president has given the directive that we proceed with this case.
So what about we stop discussing about if and talk about how?
Fine. How?
It all starts with Tobias resigning.
We need to get rid of him. Wait. We?
So, how did it go with Martin? I asked you, Leila, how did it go with Martin?
Thought he told you everything when you called.
I want to hear your side of the story.
It's okay.
Oh, so your potential husband is okay?
Potential husband.
Of course. Hujaniletea mwanaume mwingine hapa nikamuona.
Okay, Dad, don't push it.
You're playing hard to get, yet Martin is the perfect man for you.
My God, he's just like you.
Great!
It's always about you.
Najaribu kukusaidia. I'm trying to help you na huku unajifanya fanya.
Okay, you know what? We are not having this discussion.
Shauri yako.
Dad, aren't you the one who raised me up not to entertain men? To be independent. Well, I suddenly became too cool for them, and now it suddenly hits you that I need a man? Wow. Oh, guess what, Dad? Too little, too late. There goes your dynasty.
Well, dear too. But just know that Francis will never even adopt you into his family, let alone marry you.
You know what? Speaking of adoption, when were you planning on telling me about the campus diva you were with?
Watch your mouth.
You dare whip your mouth! You're disgusting, Dad.
Come on, give me that.
What's gotten into you?
Strong tea, huh?
Give me back my tea, please.
Tea? Whatever's in here has made me high already.
Welcome to the club.
Kathy, whiskey in a teacup. Whom are you trying to fool?
Give me back my drink and go and build the nation.
Oh, one can hardly do that when his family's falling apart.
Oh, it finally hit you. Wow.
Why are you doing this, Kathy?
I'm doing this so that we can both end up miserable.
You're doing this, expecting me to wake up with a hangover?
You know, I'm doing this so that I might forget about you. And you know what? It's almost working. Look, keep it. There's more here.
Here. Here, take it. Worked perfectly for Brenda. She forgot about everything. Family, friends.
Talking about my sister or about yourself?
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, go on. Go and be with him.
You know, bado nashangaa how you're still in office.
Ujeuri. Well, it took me through high school and through campus, and now I'm seated on the mountaintop.
Hukuambiwa mountaintop mtu hapandi akiwa uchi. Now you are suffering out there in the cold.
Well, the good thing about the cold is that it makes you numb.
Ni kweli. That explains why you can't feel what they're doing to you.
Well, I'm still here, aren't I?
Freezing to death.
Not for very long.
You're vying.
Never.
Unaweza badilisha mambo between now and the general elections.
Staki hii maisha ya kuficha siri za watu.
What if the president were to die today?
Huyo ni mende ya kufangi. I'm handing in my resignation today.
You're stepping down. No, listen.
I've thought through it.
No. Uachie kina Tobias.
Well, they stay here. Na pia Tobias sio mbaya sana.
Are you saying there's someone worse than Tobias out there?
We ingia katika mtego wa siasa ujione.
Sinidhani ndio platform yako for making noise.
On second thoughts, I'd rather be out there without all these and make noise liberally.
Okay, like the activist.
I envy his death.
By the way, do you know who murdered him?
You find out for yourself na utajua kwa nini sina hamu ya hii kiti. Someone tell him not to die before I step down.
Well, you know he's better off alive than dead.
How far have you gone with the plan?
What plan? Tobias, you'd rather not have those crazy ideas during this election season. It's what costed you.
I'm hungry.
Clearly, you need to contain yourself. Wait, Tobias. Come on, think through this.
Mimi tayari najua nitakula nini.
Tobias, you need to have a plan that does not involve losing of lives.
Wewe utakula nini?
What is it, Tobias?
Eventually, someone has to die.
And he is dying already. I know your fear is Taye being appointed the VP anytime soon, and that's not going to happen. I will take care of that. Your focus should be making friends with Jeff, who is next in line.
Wewe utakula kile ambacho mimi nitakula.
My God.
We have to order before we get there.
You cannot be this desperate, really.
Who is desperate to leave a legacy?
The president has already left a legacy as soon as he got the ex-president out of power.
Na jina langu linafanya nini kwenye hiyo ripoti? Come on.
That's the answer I want from you. The person in focus in that report is the ex-president, and you're trying to protect him.
The ex-president should be the least of concern to anyone.
He's the one who wants Matayo dead. Tobias, you just don't know what is awaiting him. And if you want to put yourself in the way to shield him, shauri yako.
What?
I feel so bad that I can only stand back and watch all this.
It's not the medicines that are curing me.
If I hear that you even sneeze, I'll be the next flight.
No. Nishapona.
How did you end up like this?
Power.
Power. How ironic. I mean, look at you now.
Well, you'd better be getting along or you miss your flight.
What I could do to cancel this? Could I just?
As your husband, I would allow it. But as your president, you have no choice.
Okay, Your Excellency, sir. Sorry, I forgot. I'll have to ask the doctor first.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, you were saying?
You talk to Jeff, no? He's the one who told you about the ex-president. Na hukuniambia?
You called the president asking him to appoint you vice president. Na hukuniambia? Tobias, you see, that's where the problem is. Unafanya vitu peke yako, and then when you mess up...
You also didn't tell me about the meeting I was barred from.
Do you know who was in that room with the president that time you made the call?
Who?
Teye. He had you beg for that job. Sasa kila kitu kimeharibika.
I knew I was alone in this. I think I'll just have to stick to my plan.
That's a very bad idea. Mwache mzee afe peke yake. Excuse me. Hey, we don't have to meet. Just tell me what you've gotten so far.
Francis, I don't think I can help you.
No, give me a good answer.
I can't start digging information from these neighbors of ours. All I know is that they are planning to revisit the border wall.
That's a gone case.
I'm afraid not. Tell that friend of yours to start looking for a good lawyer. They are coming after him.
What?
The First Lady has left the country.
Good. I think I need to pay the president a visit.
So, how are you feeling today?
Very lonely.
Tell me about it.
How is Kathy? Still in rehab?
After the first few sessions, she and her fellow rehabs decided to throw a party.
And drunk themselves silly.
She thinks she's punishing me.
Isn't she? Kathy needs a hand to hold on to. But you, Tay, both your hands are too busy holding this nation.
I have tried that.
Then why is she in rehab? Look, the nation is going to look at you. And they will see that you're not able to manage your own family. So if you can't manage your own family, they will think, how will you be able to manage this nation? Please, see my therapist. Please.
Anyway, we were looking at the people I'm going to work with.
Yes.
Why don't you get started?
Okay. Number 1, Kathy. Go on, great. But first, we'll have to talk to her to see if she's willing to work with us. And then we take it from there.
You need someone like the VP on board.
I don't want people who just make noise. I want people who can also act.
Like Justin?
Maybe, but even better.
You know, there are very many loopholes in that thing.
People like you, Philip, huh?
Felix is also a good man, but he has a tendency to sway according to which way the wind blows. So we'll have to talk to him first.
I hate these temporary partnerships.
This is politics.
What do you think?
You had better clear your name first. That report is a witch hunt.
I have been mentioned 166 times in that damn thing.
Deal with the first part where your name appeared. The rest will disappear. I've done it before.
What about Marty?
Marty's been there for long. He knows how to handle problems.
He's a bit of a rebel, huh?
I know how to handle him.
Sawa. Serikali si yangu, ni yako. It's your government.
To be honest, I was considering Jeff.
I'm busy.
want you to say something on the report.
Si tulikuwa nawe ikipitishwa.
You've read it, haven't you?
Nope, it's got nothing to do with me.
Hey, kumbuka kukosania hapa na kufaana mbele.
Okay, I'll take a second look.
And then?
And then I get back to work.
Good. Thank you.
That man is unpredictable.
Yeah? But profitable on a good day.
Put a star against his name.
Gitonga?
Yes. That man is loyal. Munga too. Those two actually, they think like you.
Well, who else?
Yes. My son. Personal favor.
What?
I'm tired.
Your wife will soon be here before you know it. Hang in there.
Yes. But the plan was to send her away originally so that she's not here to see me die. I'm ready.
Good people of our beloved nation, the time has come for me to speak from the heart. I know you look to me for guidance, leadership, and direction. And that is why I must speak the truth. As your president, I've been ailing health-wise for some time now, and certain difficult decisions have had to be made. And that is why I come to you today, to share with you what is in my heart, in my mind, and in my soul.
I need you to find out something for me.
Francis, I told you I can't help you.
Listen, I'm at the embassy, and I need... It's about our other neighbors.
Francis, no. Just get out of there. They won't tell you anything.
Look, I won't leave this place without answers. I want you to find out if they supplied the arms that were used in the clashes.
What? Those two countries don't trade firearms.
Just find out. I'm going to meet the ambassador.
Francis, listen. They know you have been spying on them to cover up for Tobias. They have tried tracking you for 2 months now.
2 months? Nimeanza tu leo. Wait.
Tobias is using someone else.
What do you know about him?
Hey, we just found out. I couldn't find any records thinking that you probably buried them.
Okay, find out what Tobias is using now.
There are no records of him.
You said the guys in Somalia have been tracking me for 2 months. Find out who's behind that, okay?
I hear that he's in the country.
Well, call me back with a name.
Finally get to it.
How did you... Tawfiq? Okay.
This is my resignation letter tendered on blah, blah, blah. Resignation with immediate effect due to bad working conditions and lack of transparency. The people of this country were optimistic that change would lead to prosperity. As I write this letter, our people are poorer and more oppressed than ever before. The dark forces of oppression are regrouping, and we might be plunged to those dark days that we fought so hard to get rid of. I have had enough and believe that you will take charge of this country. Your able, loyal servant, Jeff McKinney.
I'm from meeting the president, and he thinks it's necessary that some things be looked into before we can release this.
I've seen loopholes that make us look so bad.
Anything we can look into?
Well, the late Justin's findings that feature in that report have some inconsistencies.
Like what?
Well, the two tribal clashes that happened some years back end up being linked to one dispute, and yet they are worlds apart.
Yeah. The disputes are different, yet they were started by the same person.
Well, the victims themselves even claimed that Justin was misleading people.
We'll need a whole day to look into this.
Tay, the only reason we are having all these blunders is because the president is so insistent on leaving a legacy, truth be told.
Well, we are under pressure for nothing.
We are not stalling this.
You see what I mean? Tuna ukweli kidogo hapa na pale. But, and this thing about the president making heist towards the end of his tenure.
Where has his whole legacy thing come from? I mean, we're forgetting that Justin's death was the red flag in all this.
That's what I mean. Let us not make these elections the deadline. And that's what it looks like to some people especially.
Good. I'll confirm the date of our next meeting. In the meantime, this whole place is out of bounds for Jeff and Tobias. The president's order.
Look at you. Kumbe unajifanya tu.
Na mkiendelea kucheza, I will buy for that seat again.
I'm very glad to see you are recovering speedily.
Sansara. So, to what do I owe this surprise visit?
We had an appointment.
We did? You know, I can't remember the last time I saw my diary. Tobias, we've already talked about that.
I'm almost done clearing my name. Teye will tell you about it. I'm sure that meeting going on now is going to come to a dead end.
Yes, but you're not going about it the right way and you know it.
You, of all the people talking about the right way?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Do you remember the agreement we had 20 years ago?
I do, but this report has changed everything.
Yes, they have changed. You were supposed to be a one-term president.
Look, you were messing about then, and you're messing up now, and it's come back to haunt you.
Kwa hivyo, sasa unanigeuka.
Na kugeuka? Are you not the one who's cutting deals with my vice president? I mean, Oraro of all people.
But I have to watch my back.
Good luck with that. And can you accompany that with a resignation letter?
What?
Or would you prefer I fire you?